Hello, beloveds. Welcome to another experience of Morning of the Dove. And today's message is that of peace. Our continued theme for the week. So, Morning of the Dove, it's a sacred pause. It's a pause in the flow of daily life. A space to breathe, to remember, and to return to the eternal presence that is always here within you, always here within me, always here within these spaces. And here at Sancta Luma, we believe that we are not apart from God. We are not separate, but we are one with the living light, the living presence of all that is. The dove rests as a symbol of the eternal presence, of peace unfolding, of love revealed and harmony embodied. And so each morning, we gather in spirit to anchor a new world of peace, of abundance, of prosperity, and of love for all. And so as we begin our morning, I pray in, I evoke the feeling presence. And may these moments bless you with clarity and with strength and with serenity. May they remind you that you are the living light of God revealed through you, in expression of the radiance through which heaven is made visible here on earth. Now, let me tell you, for me, what the word God is. It is not a man in the sky. God is a presence that is unexplainable, and it is known to each of us through wisdom, through our devotion, through our anchoring in, to our own ritual, to our own altar, to our own ceremony, through our own studies, through our own practices. And what's present for me as I'm speaking this is how much hatred occurs in our world. But that is not what I wish to speak to, because hatred is born of fear. Hatred is born of fear, of hurt, of upset. And we know there are many forms of fear. Peace occurs when you allow the grace of love to move through you. When you have a moment that breaks the grip of fear and peace moves its way through in the stillness. Peace occurs when you no longer tell people what they should believe, or how they should believe, or who they should love, or what they can or cannot do. See, love knows no borders. When we love, we feel joy. When we feel joy, we feel giddy. When we feel giddy, we feel the grace and peacefulness begin to move through us. David Hawkins, vibrational map. And when peace settles in, within that, and our body settles, we begin to recognize that hurting you hurts me. My words can destroy or they can give life. So who I am to be is to be it's interesting. I had two thoughts converge. I thought of roommate and lover, but to be a lover, a passionate lover of all the peoples on this earth, of all the animals, of all the trees. The indigenous taught us such beautiful ways. And yet people are rigidly fighting for anger and hatred. But I'm here to tell you, heaven reigns supreme, and the good always wins. Always. So today, I invite you to recognize all of your dissatisfactions, both internally towards you and externally towards the world. Because wherever you hate outwardly is what you hate inwardly. That's just a cosmic law. So your invitation is to move yourself into a state of peace and harmony and love. And recognize all the spaces and places within you that are not in alignment with that, and allow peace to wash over it and move it away. Recognize all of the things you do not like and send it love. Move an ocean of peace outward. Seek to love it. And if you don't love it, pray over it. Not to change it, to love it. See, to love the neighbors, to love yourself. And that's just a fact. Genderless, borderless, colorless, rich, poor, doesn't matter. God knows no difference. Soul is a soul is a soul. So again, I invite you today to investigate all the things you don't like today in you and outside of you, and then bring love to that situation. Love, not change, love. Or if you knew what was right, you'd be God himself, if he is a he, but I don't believe he's a he. I believe it's an ineffable consciousness, or herself, or they self. So breathe with me, beloveds, today. Breathe. And so as we leave here, we give thanks for this moment. We give gratitude for this moment. We give gratitude for the new pair of eyes that we will have. For we will see with the glory of the kingdom and queendom of the light. And when we see with the light revealed, we see the truth of who everyone around us is. They are nothing less than God's love. And this is what brings peace to earth, is when you change from hate to love, from anxiety to peace, from fear, worry, doubt, concern, to joy and harmony. And so we end here, beloveds. Amen.